Hello guys, this is Boy to Wonder, and I have another video here. I just want to clarify about the iPhone 5 coming to metroPCS. So here we go. Alright, so in my, I don't know how many videos ago I did this. In my May through June video, or July, I believe I did a video about this. I talked about metroPCS and how the iPhone 5 would relate to metroPCS. Now, there are rumors speculating that the iPhone 5 is going to be coming onto metroPCS. Now, I want to clarify that it may or it may not come to metroPCS. Now, I'm going to clarify why I say it might come. One reason is because metroPCS is getting hot. It's bringing out the new TV phone is coming out. It's bringing out the S3, which is supposed to be coming out in September apparently. It's bringing out new phones in its lineup. It's bringing hot phones out, you know. So that might be a reason why the iPhone 5 might come out. metroPCS and Apple may kind of communicate on the price. Now, we all know that prices differs from the size of the iPhone. You got the 8 GB, you got the 16, and I believe 32, correct? Alright. If you get those models, based off the model you get is how much you pay. And this is non-contract. So, what I want to clarify is that it might happen. You know, you never know. The iPhone 5 might come to metroPCS. And you know, it might be sold there for about maybe 500, and then for the lowest one, for the lowest gigabyte, 600 for the middle gigabyte, and for the highest gigabyte it might be 700 or even 800, depending on how it was in the past. I'm not really an iPhone dude. I'm usually an Android dude, so I really can't talk about iPhone like that. But I say it may not be coming to metroPCS as well. There's two sides to this because it's so freaking expensive. It's so freaking expensive for metroPCS to even buy the phone and sell it, because they have to make profit from it. You know, who's gonna buy a metroPCS phone, the iPhone, let's say, for metroPCS that costs almost $700? And on top of that, it's not the iPhone 5 apparently is rumored that it's going to be all changed up. The screen is going to be bigger, which is a good thing, but the bad thing is the dock connector. And the 30-pin connector that's on the bottom is going to be smaller. So that means you have to buy more stuff for the iPhone. You got to buy a different case. You got to buy a different charger for your car and for your home. And for anywhere, maybe at work, you usually use your phone at. You have to find different stuff, so it's going to be more expensive to buy the phone. Another thing I say that, I'm not going to be the judge about if it's coming or not, because there's people on YouTube that said it's going to come out. And I don't want to say, well, you're wrong. I can't say that because this is just a rumor. But I got one of the things that I pointed out in my last video is that metroPCS's own CFO, Mr. Braxton Carter, said that if Apple brought out an Apple product with the iPhone, which was equipped with LTE, since Apple is now letting users unlock their iPhone to non-contract users, like I believe that you could use it on any phone. You could use it on Virgin Mobile, I believe. If it's CDMA, I think you could use it on Sprint, but that's the older versions of iPhone. And they just start doing that. The Apple just started allowing users to unlock their iPhone. Before, you couldn't do it. So metroPCS CFO was saying that if they did that, if they allowed the iPhone 5, which basically that's what it is, to be unlocked, and they had an LTE 4G chip in it, they will allow metroPCS service to be onto that phone. And if you can see here, I'm going to move my mouse. If you have an LTE iPhone out there, it could be an opportunity in the future. And he said it to JP Morgan, and he also said it to Media and Telecom at their conference. So, and it also has to be on top of a CDMA footprint. What metroPCS is trying to do, they're trying to cover a CDMA footprint with LTE, but it still has to be CDMA, of course. It can't be GSM. metroPCS is not global. Hopefully it'll be global in about 3 years, hopefully. But it's not global yet. But that's the only way you can get that. And if you read down here where it says, I'm going to put my mouse right here. We're in a transition period right now as you wait for a low-cost LTE handset. Mr. Carter said. Just if you see that right now, they want the low-cost LTE headset, and it was going to be too expensive for them to even get the iPhone. So, I mean, I don't want to get nobody hopes up and say, okay, yeah, the iPhone's going to come to metroPCS, but, you know, you got to do some research first, you know what I'm saying? And it is kind of hard to transition the consumers of metroPCS to go over to LTE handsets. If you look all around, you still have people using not smartphones. Well, they are using smartphones, but they're not on the LTE network. They're not on the LTE network. They're not. They have an Android, but it's a low-end Android. And if they have a phone for metroPCS, most likely it's not a smartphone. So they're not there yet, right? And if you see down here, he also talked about that next year they want to get an LTE phone that's below $150, which is going to be kind of hard because of the materials that's made in the phone. And then you're going to get the iPhone 5. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's going to be really kind of expensive, which is not a problem. I'm going to put a link in the description below about this here, and you can read it. It's by Phone Scoop and Wireless Week. I'm going to put the description below. But clarifying is awesome. You know, I did my clarification about the LG Motion 4G. I had to clarify that because I had to do some research. But I did some research, and I couldn't find anything pointing about iPhone 5 coming to metroPCS. But I did find that about it working on the metroPCS network. If it's unlocked, they can bring in a Metro and they can use it. Because that'll be the first phone that's going to be used on a metroPCS network if it's unlocked. That'll be the first one. Because anything else that's unlocked, you can't bring in a metroPCS because it'll be a GSM model. Anyways, the rumor is that the iPhone 5 is going to come in late September. And if it comes in late September, that means that metroPCS is going to be late with the iPhone 5. It might become next year in January if it comes. So, you know, the thing about it is the iPhone 5 coming out is going to be huge because it's going to have 4G, it's going to have NFC, it's going to have a bigger screen. I mean, whoever loves that iOS platform, that's going to be their phone. Because they wanted to get a bigger screen. They want to get 4G. They want to get near-field communication chips inside. You know, we don't even have an NFC chip inside yet. We don't have that phone yet, the HTC One V. It's supposed to be coming out in the end of August. I don't see any rumor about that. Everybody's not talking about the HTC One V. But that phone is going to have NFC. But we don't have that yet. And a lot of people saying the iPhone 5 is going to come to metroPCS. I highly doubt it, but I don't want to give any grief about it because it might come. I might be wrong. You know, I believe it may come. You never know. But I'm just saying. But you never know. The iPhone 5 might come to metroPCS. But I'm just going to say this, man. I did some research. I couldn't find anything. If you guys did find something, please comment below. And please do that because I'll try to look. And most of the times, you guys, when y'all put something down there, the viewers actually look for it and it's true. And then I look for it and it's true. So please let the viewers know by placing a comment below. Thanks for watching. Like I always say, constructive criticism is awesome. Because of that, I had to clarify about the LG Motion 4G. I just wanted to put this video out here to put my word upon that. Upon the iPhone 5 coming to metroPCS. I just had to put my word out there. And I can't find this article, but I remember Mr. Linkwitz, who was the CEO of metroPCS, said that they cannot afford the iPhone 4. They couldn't afford it because apparently there was another rumor that the iPhone 4S was supposed to come to metroPCS because it was coming to Verizon and it was coming to Sprint, which were two CDMA networks, which were on both of them are U.S. carriers. T-Mobile doesn't even have the iPhone. What the heck? AT&T had it, but Verizon and Sprint has it. They thought it was going to come to metroPCS. It didn't actually come. So, hopefully it comes. So, I'm going to stop here. I'm talking too much. Ha ha ha. Anyways, please leave a comment below. Please like the video. Please spread it around to your friends and anything. And you guys have a good day. Please.